What is up, YouTube, Facebook, and my personal Facebook page and Dare to Be Sober group and YouTube? What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the sober toolbox, what's in mine, and maybe some things that you can put in yours to help you prevent relapse or even get started on day one. So let's get into the video. What's up, guys? I'm the Sober Life Coach AC. I'm live on my personal page. You can find me at AC Osberg. I'm live on the Dare to Be Sober Facebook group, and I'm also live on YouTube. So please like, share, and subscribe to this content if you know someone who has a problem with drinking. Today we're going to be talking about your sober toolbox. Just a quick medical warning: if you cannot go more than 1 to 2 hours without a drink, it can be dangerous. You need to seek medical attention if you're having seizures, having extreme withdrawal symptoms, if you're having shakes, because you can seriously get injured or even die potentially if you don't get that help. So if you cannot go 1 to 2 hours without a drink, then it can be dangerous. And there's a difference between an alcoholic and a problem drinker. A problem drinker is someone who is psychologically addicted to alcohol, and an alcoholic is someone who is physically addicted to alcohol. So if you are physically addicted, please seek medical attention. So guys, today we're going to be talking about your sober toolbox. So what is a sober toolbox? Sober toolbox is a set of strategies and plans that can help you overcome roadblocks when you're on either on your day one or you're relapsing and you keep continuing to drink even though you don't want to. There's lots of things you can do, and you need some strategies. You need a plan to get to the next level, to get to that 30, 40, 50, 60, 1,000 days of sobriety and beyond. So if you want to have a sober life, then you're definitely going to need a set of strategies and plans. Everybody has strategies, everybody has plans, and those are the things that you can put into place to make sure that you have a successful journey when you're becoming alcohol free. So here's some of the things that I have in my sober toolbox. If anybody else has a sober toolbox out there, just give me a comment here to see what else you guys are using in your sober toolbox. But number one thing I use is meditation. This is probably the most important tool in my toolbox, and I kept this as a habit to this day. Still, I use meditation every day, and it gives me a calm mind and focuses me, and I have a deep understanding of my thoughts. Reflecting on your thoughts, understanding that your thoughts are going to be there. You can't just get rid of them completely. That's one of the things with meditation that you realize is you have thoughts, and you cannot just get rid of them completely. You have to be aware of them and acknowledge them. And the more you acknowledge your thoughts, the more you can understand them, and the more that those negative thoughts will start disappearing because you're acknowledging them, you're understanding them, you're seeing them for what they are, and those things will definitely help you have a calmer mind. You'll be focused, and you'll be able to understand yourself a little bit. So a meditation practice looks like, for me, I use the 6-phase meditation by Vishen Lakhani. You can have a guided meditation. You can do a walking meditation. I did a video on meditation if you want to go back a couple of days. I can't remember what day it was, but in this 30-day challenge, I did do a video on meditation, the importance of it, kind of the psychology of it. And it's definitely a good thing, especially for people who are suffering from addiction problems at the moment. They definitely need meditation just to calm their mind, relieve stress, those kinds of things. So meditation is definitely something I put in my sober toolbox. Number two thing I put in my sober toolbox is exercise. Exercise boosts your mood, makes you feel better, you look better. And exercise is definitely one of those keystone habits, not just for quitting drinking when you're on your journey to ditch alcohol and become alcohol free. You can keep this as you get alcohol out of your life. You can still keep these habits like meditation and exercise. And exercise is definitely a good habit to have because it does boost your mood, and it gives you that euphoric feeling that you're probably seeking from alcohol. You get that from exercising. You get people say, I'm not a runner, but people say they get a runner's high. But I do know I feel a ton better after I exercise. So working out doesn't mean, doing P90X like I do. You can work out at home. You can do Pilates, you can do yoga, you can go for a walk, you can play around with your kids. Any sort of exercise that gets your body moving will boost your blood flow, and it will boost your brain as well. And it's just good all around. So exercise is one of those things that I put in my sober toolbox. Number three thing I have in my sober toolbox is journaling. Daily reflection is super important, and you can analyze how you feel and what you like and what you don't like, and where you are and where you're going, just by writing it down. And journaling also includes writing down your goals, because you're way more likely to succeed at achieving this 30 days of being alcohol free if you write your goal down and you have an aim. I talked about yesterday about the reticular activating system inside your brain. There's a part in your brain that's called the reticular activating system. So basically, you focus on a lot of things in life. Everything is, you're focusing on a lot of things. A lot of information is coming to your brain. But if your reticular activating system is that thing that focuses you on where you want to go, and your thoughts and feelings affect this part of your brain. So it's kind of like when you want a red car and you look around and you see red cars everywhere. The red cars are always there, just your brain focusing on that. So when you write down your goals and you read them daily, your brain's going to focus on that, and it's going to attract people into your life. It's going to get those things, those places into your life that'll help you get to where you want to go with your goals. So definitely journaling is an awesome thing. Just grab a journal. I have one of these. This journal was like $2. I read a lot of stuff in here. Definitely a good idea to have a journal, just to, and to knock out those lags of the subconscious beliefs around alcohol too. That's definitely important. In the Relapse Reinvention Dare to Be Sober 101 coaching program that I'm making, we do journaling. Journaling is one of those things I recommend everybody does. They grab a journal and they start writing down their beliefs around alcohol. They start understanding. It just helps you, it helps you see what you're thinking and getting it down on paper. So journaling is definitely important. Number 4 thing, setting up and planning my day beforehand. Planning your day ahead of time gives you more freedom. I know this is one of the things that I really didn't understand before I got sober, and even before that. Like, I read all the self-help books, I knew everything, but I didn't understand how much setting up my day and how much being disciplined actually will help you. Because when you're disciplined in your life, you actually have more freedom. Because discipline equals freedom. And I know that sounds totally opposite, right? You think discipline equals, time restraints, and I won't have the freedom to do what I want, and blah 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 blah. But you actually have more freedom, because when you set up your day beforehand, you realize that all the things you need to do in the day, if you get those things done and you have a plan to get them done, then you can go on to do other things. Andy Frisella, an entrepreneur, Andy Frisella, talks about this thing called the power list. Okay, it's 5 things you do every day. He does 5 things a day, and this guy's a very successful entrepreneur. He does 5 things a day. Once he's done those 5 things, he can get out and do whatever he wants. So it's just about organizing your day, setting it up beforehand. Like, I get my coffee ready at night. I get my breakfast ready for the morning. I have my computer set up for these lives. I have everything set up for me to make it as easy as possible, so I can just wake up, jump into whatever thing I need to do. Because making decision fatigue is definitely a thing. And the more decisions you have to make in the morning, the more fatigued you're going to be once you actually get to the tasks that you need to do. So make it so that you don't have any decisions, and that's how you build a habit, is you get it ready. You get it ready, and you do it that way. So you want to make less decisions in the morning, and that that your day is as much control as you possibly can. You can't control everything in life, and there's certain things you can and can't control. But one of those things you can control is preparing for your day. So definitely, setting up my day beforehand was one of those things. So there's plenty of other things in my sober toolbox too. There is gratitude. There is what else is in my sober toolbox? Stress and anxiety relief. How to deal with peer pressure. Reprogram my subconscious mind with affirmations. There's visualizations. There's all kinds of things. But these were the top 3 that I found. So I use meditation. I use exercise. I use journaling, and setting up my day beforehand definitely helps me get to where I need to go. So I'm creating this new program. It's the Dare to Be Sober 1-to-1 coaching program. And I've decided to call it the Relapse Reinvention, because I've seen a lot of people who are struggling with relapse today. If you're struggling with a relapse, or you're starting on or over on day 1, just give me a comment, because I know a lot of people are suffering with this. And, I've started on day 1 plenty of times before too. You wake up hungover, you say, I'm never going to do this again. You go about 3-4 days without a drink, and then you're back drinking again. And I know that is definitely a problem. I see it on the Facebook groups all the time. I see it in this group here. So if you are starting over on day 1, or you're just starting out, on day one, then you definitely want to maybe consider getting a coach just to help you, just to help you get to restart your whole process. So if you want to book a quick chat with me, be about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. We can talk about it, see if the program's right for you. I'm on a mission to help 1,000 people get from 0 to their first 30 days of being alcohol free and beyond. And it's going to be all about, realigning your thoughts. It's going to be all about restarting your life. It's going to be all about reinventing yourself. So if you're interested in that, just give me a direct message and we'll set up a phone call or a quick video chat on Facebook and just see if the program's right for you. It's going to be a 30-day program. It's starting on June 7th. I've already started one this month. All the spots for that are full, but in June, we'll probably be taking about 4 or 5 people just to take them through this whole process of, restarting their life and reinventing themselves and living, not only being alcohol free, but living a life that's addicted to purpose, not addicted to alcohol. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link, book a quick chat with me, or you can just DM me on Facebook and we will chat about it. Anyways, have yourselves a meaningful day, guys. I hope you have some things in your sober toolbox, and have a plan when you get those cravings. Have a plan when you have peer pressure. Have a plan for everything in your life, because the more you plan things, even though it's not going to go exactly how you plan, at least the plan will give you a roadmap and a kind of help you realign where you need to go. So that is that. So anybody, I'll see you tomorrow, and have yourselves a meaningful day. We'll be back at 7 a.m.